celebration of Black History Month with a story about a DeKalb County business celebrating Black history by building bridges with education. News Edge reporter Kevin Stewart has more.
Inside TOLEX African Grill in Stone Mountain, they're busy shaking it up by serving up
okay, jollof rice plantain,
West African dishes with a side of Black history.
Harris Toma. Yeah. And this is Nelson Mandela.
The walls here tell the story, adorned with Black heroes, African American and African.
Martin Luther King. Some of people, they think that's the only heroes they have in the United States.
Policeman turned engineer turned restaurateur Toyin Ogunleye, a Nigerian immigrant, is firm.
To me, we are one. African American and African, we are one from the same family.
My African American and Caribbean customer wanting to learn the language, I listened and created a pronunciation menu just for their own benefit. Just being patient enough to explain basic things, I created this pronunciation chart out of love, empathy, and compassion, because I know that many of my people lost their language through history of enslavement. It is also important that we show compassion and patience towards each other, and know the understanding goes both ways. Both sides have a lot to learn.
But truth is, not everyone has seen it or still sees it this way. Ogunleye realized the divide within the Black diaspora, in this case, continental Africans and African Americans, and decided to use his restaurant as a tool to build bridges with customers and amongst customers. The similarities in food.
You call it red rice, but I call it jollof rice.
There are so many parallels in the food. Jollof and jambalaya, West African okra soup and gumbo, afang and collard greens, Nigerian honey beans and black-eyed peas, George Washington Carver's peanut butter and West African peanut stew. The food gives away the history. The food tells our story, if you are listening.
The reason why some people are thinking that they're better than each other is because they don't really know much about the history.
Like this list, Black inventors and inventions, from cataract surgery pioneer Patricia Bath to John Albert Burr, inventor of the rotary lawnmower.
We have to show our children that we were great and we are great. We must nurture and encourage them to be the next generation of innovators, doctors, lawyers, scientists, and business leaders. But they must know who they are and where they came from.
John Kelly is African American. He says all of this is great. Folks here believe limited interaction and deep-rooted propagated stereotypes of African Americans and Africans are to blame.
Never seen a lion. I'll never see one except I go to the zoo.
Just ignorance, you know. Ignorance. You know, a lot of people, they turn away from things that they don't understand.
Coming here, even to relate with them, you have a second thought because of how they are portrayed. You want to talk to someone who don't even look like you first.
TOLEX Grill is determined to change the narrative, one meal at a time.
If they can humbly listen to each other, definitely they're gonna know that we are one.
In Stone Mountain, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.